Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, where today we are going to be doing our Village 8-star urgent quest against a Gravios. So let's go ahead and grab the... Wait. I'm changing my weapon first. For a reason. A reason that we'll go over later. Where's my Yukumo weapon? I know it's somewhere. Yukumo. Where is it? Where is it? I know it's somewhere. Where is it hiding? There it is. Sure, it's got less white sharp and is missing a slot that we're not actually using. But it's got 10 more raw and also no dragon. And that's gonna matter. Oh, that's dragon res. We don't want dragon res. Dang, we can't get an attack up large. That's fine, we'll get defense large. Ooh, with Moxie. Okay, now we'll take that urgent quest against the Gravios. And the reason we want to not have dragon is because another monster that we're going to be fighting is a little bit immune to it. Okay, that stuff is fine, but we're also going to grab some flashes. Not for Gravios, but hey, this'll be fine. I don't know why I just went to drink that. We're leaving this cold place immediately, and we're not going back into a cold place. That was a waste of a hot drink. Good job, me. Hey, big fella, have some paint. Amazing how one little paintball paints this entire monster. I know that's not how they work. They leave like a gas trail type thing that helps lead the hunters to the monsters, but still, it's a paintball. Yo, Conza, give me that spirit. Thank you. Gotta get that spirit gauge full so it's flashing, because we do more damage then and also have higher effective sharpness. And I like having higher effective sharpness. Shame Gravios is a little bit large to really do anything super meaningful to with a parry. But then again, sometimes you get a leg break, and those are very welcome. Didn't time that parry right. Didn't expect to, though. Ow. Ow. Gravios is another one of those too large monsters. And honestly, Uragon was designed as a Gravios replacement. That's why it's got the fire gas and the sleep gas. And why it's a big monster with a heavy shell and all that. And honestly, I feel like Uragon improves on the Gravios design in so many ways. And it's also not too big. But since Gravios is a classic, he came back for this game, even though we've already got Uragon. There's definitely a lot of monsters where I feel like people's nostalgia is undeserved. Like, there's a lot of monsters who come back specifically because they were in the older games and people recognize them and all that. Kezu. When their concept has been better executed by newer monsters. Kurapeko. Kurapeko is way better than Kutku in my opinion. Like, you're allowed to like Kutku more. That's totally fine. It's just, I don't see how Kutku is at all better than Peko. In terms of looks and in terms of fight, Peko is just a better execution of the same kind of concept. I don't understand how anyone could feel any different from that. Because, like, Kutku is bog standard fight-wise, but Peko's at least got some interesting gimmicks. And looks-wise, Kutku isn't really that much of a looker. He's really spindly and way too thin, and I'm just not a fan of that shade of pink. But Peko is really colorful, has a lot of personality to a lot of his attacks. Instead of just spitting fire, he clacks together his flints, which is a completely unique action, and I love it. Peko's just way better than Kutku. And then also, I feel Giginox is a significantly better execution of its concept than Kezu is. So, like, please give me Giginox instead of Kezu. And if you must have a lightning one, then Baleful Giginox serves that purpose. Like, it's a much more interesting fight. It doesn't move like any other monsters, whereas Kezu is just generic flying wyvern number a billion. I'm not a fan of Kezu. I really don't like it. Doesn't look as unique as Giginox. It doesn't move as uniquely as Giginox. Baleful Giginox is just a straight up more fun version of the same fight, in my opinion. But I know there are some people for whom Kezu is for some reason their favorite monster, but they're allowed to be wrong. And then, yeah, Uragon is a better execution of the Gravios concept in my eyes. Like, Gravios does have some things going for it. Like, it's got so many breaks, which just, that feels cool, breaking a lot of parts on one monster. Honestly, I think it would be really cool if every monster had 5+ breaks. Just so that you could really see when you're doing things to the monsters. Like, Monster Hunter World, for some monsters, they really nailed it. Like, Odogaron, he's got 2 face breaks, his tail breaks and is then severed. His legs each break. But then there's Great Jagras, who you break his face, his claws together, and his belly if you can. And his tail isn't severable? What's the deal with that? Why isn't Great Jagras' tail severable when Great Gyros is severable? And then, like, the bird wyverns only having their faces breakable. That's just not exciting. So yeah, having a lot of breaks, Gravios does do that better than Uragon. But Uragon does so many other things better than Gravios. Even though they're both just big, heavy, armored monster who uses fire and sleep gas. Though, I mean, sure, Gravios' heat lasers are pretty cool, but they gave those to Agnactor, and I feel like Agnactor is a more interesting version of the concept as well, with his hot and cold mechanics. And Agnactor is a better use of the hot and cold mechanics than Monster Hunter World Lavasioth is, because Monster Hunter World Lavasioth just doesn't go under the lava nearly as often as Agnactor does. And none of his attacks will heat up specific parts of his body, unlike Agnactor. So, Agnactor is a case where a concept was done better before a later monster got its hands on it. And I know I need to sharpen, but I also need to make use of knockdowns and stuff. Whoops. So yeah, I've got opinions about monster designs. Oh, someone's limping and apparently got into the trap while we were gone. Oh well. Let's go ahead and sharpen on up. I should try and get a mount. Because if I did get a mount, it would make it way easier to get the second belly break. I don't think we're gonna get it, but I'd like to. Dang it, I wasn't facing the source of the gas. Darn tail stub. And he's no longer within reach. Let's build up some spirit on this conga. There we go. Most of it's going to be gone before we get back to the Gravios, but that's fine. Rar to you too. Now, I do say that Plesioth and Gravios are too large. And that's not to say that large monsters don't have a place in the series. It's just, I feel like there needs to be something to make it so that you can hit more than just their feet at any given time. Like, if I was playing a Sword and Shield, what is there to hit other than the feet? Like, I feel like it should have more attacks where you can hit more than just the feet from really low and where you aren't putting yourself at risk to do so. Because otherwise, especially for Gravios, where the legs are actually really tough until you break them, like, that's just not great. Like, that's why in the older games they actually give bombs, maybe even in this one in low rank, when, well, Gravios isn't in low rank in this game. But, yeah, in older games they would give bombs in the item box when fighting Gravios, specifically because that's how some people can do damage. Though Gravios' legs weren't breakable until Monster Hunter 4, I don't think. So yeah, that's just, it's not great design. He looks cool, I'll give him that. Just fight-wise, he's not amazing. And that's why we wanted to have ample time. Uh-oh. So yeah, it's Valstrax time. We do have some supplies here. And hey, look, it's bombs for the Gravios. And let's actually drink an energy drink right now because they did give us 2 more. There we go. Now to go play with everyone's favorite Comet. I love Valstrax. It's such a fun fight, and its music is great. And it looks cool. Okay, but I want to fight it right now. This is a fairly large one, too. Unhinged Spirit from the start. Feels so good. So Valstrax does a little magic trick with his tail. I'm going to ask you to pay attention. So I'm just going to try and get a good look here. Valstrax, you're not helping. So, note, tail has 2 fins, 1 spike. This is important. It's part of the magic trick. Oh, I just realized we don't get Valstrax's music for this fight. This is just the music for this area. When you're fighting him in an actual quest for him, you do get his music, which is good. I love his music. It's great. Kind of wish we had it right now. Okay, now we're in Valor mode. And now he's angry. Yeah, he's immune to dragon, which is why we changed our weapon before this quest. Figured having the 10 lower raw and extra dragon in exchange. Not so worth it when the dragon does literally 0 damage. Because then it's just 10 lower raw for no benefit. There's face break number 1. There are 2 to get. Ow. And we just broke his back. That only breaks the once. And he's done being mad for now. Alright, we're probably going to be out of Valor before this mount ends, but whatever. Actually, it doesn't look like our meter goes down at all while we're mounted. That's nice of them. Alright, let's go to this little back end here. There we go. So now the tail has done its magic trick. The spike is still there, the fins are bigger, and also there's 2 more of them. The tail has a different model after being severed. I don't know why that's the case. I don't know why they didn't catch it, but apparently at some point in the design they probably changed how his tail looked and maybe they didn't have time to fix it. I can't claim to know. All I know is that's how it is in game. The tail just grows grows fins when it's severed. So, some interesting lore about this guy is the way he flies around and the way he expels air and whatnot from his wings like that. It's literally he's got his lungs hooked up directly to his wings. He's actually expelling air through his lungs. He's got vents on his chest that he breathes in through. Oh, he's just leaving? I should have carved his tail. Okay, I still have time to carve it. I hope. Alright, a scale plus. I think they might just give us a Valstrax quest after this. I hope so. But yeah, we didn't get to see what I was gonna transition into there with the whole he flies by expelling air through his wings using his lungs and with a chest vent for breathing. We'll get to that when we actually fight him for reals. That was a big Gravios. Yeah, you don't got nothing to worry about. I had it totally under control. No, you didn't put me in any danger whatsoever. I was fine. Now, we've still got another tier of quests before they actually send us after Valstrax, don't we? No, let me go fight it. Well, let's see what's up over here. I mean, it would feel more satisfying if you let me kill the Valstrax. Alright, but I want to go after Valstrax. So we've got 9-star quests now. Hooray! There's actually a bunch of fun monsters in the 9-star quests. That's not what I'm interested in right now. I want to fight Valstrax. Too bad I can't. And we've got someone to talk to in the Sanatorium still. Who went where? Oh, I think I saw him. Yes. Hello, Red Spear Hunter. Uh-huh. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh. I can fight one. Yeah, no problem. And still someone in this oratorium wants to talk, so maybe in here. Ah, yes, new stuff available. So let's... Oh, we don't want to reserve supply drops. We want to expand. That's what we want to... Yay! Final item box expansion. Now we never have to worry about item capacity. Well, not necessarily never, but not for a long time. We're getting that long sword first. And then we'll get all the other stuff available as well. Because why the heck not? We've got burned husks to spare. You know what? This isn't that exciting to watch. I'll go ahead and do that off camera. Let's go to Kokoto. Ah, the Hell Hunters. All right. Uh-huh. Is it a Gravios? Oh, it's a Tigrex. Why did you say it's rock hard if it's a Tigrex? Tigrex is nothing like a rock. But I mean, the Hell Hunters sending people after Tigrex is a time-honored tradition, I suppose. Oh. Blanganga. Yeah. Lagombi's make bigger snowballs, but that doesn't necessarily mean the snowballs are harder. In fact, the fact that Lagombi's snowballs get you snowmanned, whereas Blanganga snowballs just hit you in the face, that should tell you that the Blanganga snowballs are harder. Okay. And back to the Sortorium, just to make sure there's nothing else for us to do this episode. And sure enough, that's it. So join us next time when we get started on Village 9-star key quests. See you then, friends.